J-Man, the Vanderwaal fan, back at it again with another video. As always, I would like to welcome all of my fellow Vanderwaalers and any guests who are discovering Grace for the first time. If that is you, you're in for a major treat. We're going to be listening to Gossip Girl, as you may see from the title of the video. However, we are going to be listening to the very first time she ever sang, that I know of, Gossip Girl. She wrote the song when she was 12 years old, and she was still going through America's Got Talent, still doing the America's Got Talent thing. It was not a song she performed on America's Got Talent. However, it was one she wrote during that process. It's a very good song, and this is the first time I know of that it was ever performed, and it's just her and her ukulele. It was the only song on the Perfectly Imperfect EP that was produced, so it had any real production done to it because it was a song that she didn't perform on America's Got Talent, so she didn't want to. She wanted to go all out and kind of make it song. So, anyways, let's get started. Gossip Girl, Grace Vanderwaal. Before we get started, let's give it up for those donut ears. How much more adorable can you get?
Hey guys, so this is a new song that I wrote called Gossip Girl, and it's really just about someone who I feel like all of us have encountered like at least once in our lives, and it's just someone that like earns your trust and like you tell them your secrets and stuff, and they just kind of let it out to everyone, and yeah, that's what it's about.
I think everybody can relate to that. Everybody.
Hugs and kisses, best friends wherever you tell me. Big kisses and embraces, always telling secrets of summer or sea. Not trying to point any fingers, but I've heard the whispers going around. Not trying to point you out here, just making the facts clear that I have found. You're the gossip girl. I thought you were real to me, the gossip girl, but you're just plastic girl. Shiny plastic, all true, don't give it down. Gossip girl. I thought you were real to me, the gossip girl, but you're just plastic girl. Shiny plastic, all true, don't give in the gossip girl.
Writing a song, a lot of people think that it's easy to just write a song, and sure, it's easy to take a piece of music and put some lyrics to it, sure, all day long, but to write a good song, there are many elements that have to go into it, and one of those elements is dynamics. And dynamics is, to me, one of the most important things in music because it gives a song vibrance, it gives a song color, it gives a song volume, and it gives you something to kind of follow. It gives you the story. The music itself gives you a story. She's 12 years old. She wrote this song by herself. As far as I know, she wrote this song by herself. By herself, at 12 years old. And her dynamics in this song are unfrickin' real. She's got all the peaks and all the valleys. She's got that high, practically where she's yelling, and then she's got where she's really soft, and that's dynamics. And she has such a great understanding of dynamics at 12 years old. $12, 12, and she's got, yeah. Okay, well, yeah.
Even closer than sisters, you was a mister, you were the light to my picture, I was the frame to your picture. I'm closer than sisters, I was a mister, you were the light to my picture, I was the frame to your picture. But you're the gossip girl. I thought you were real to me, the gossip girl, but you're just plastic girl. Shiny plastic girl, you don't give it up. Gossip girl. I thought you were real to me, the gossip girl, but you're just plastic girl. Shiny plastic heart shell.
Dynamics.
Always seem to talk their talk about you. Gossip girls, they always seem to talk the talk, but never say the truth. Not trying to point any fingers, but I've heard the whispers going around. Not trying to point you out here, just making the facts clear that I have found.
Here we go.
That you're the gossip girl. I thought you were real to me, the gossip girl, but you're just plastic girl. Shining plastic heart, you don't get it down. Gossip girl.
12.
I thought you were real to me, the gossip girl, but you're just plastic girl. Shining plastic heart, you don't give in the gossip girl. Gossip girl.
12 years old. 12, and she's got that level and depth of understanding of music at 12, and I know she kind of learned a little bit from I can't think of his name. I know it's something K. Help me on the comments. I know who it is. I just can't think of his name right now. I know he helped her, but to an extent, he didn't necessarily. There were notes that she put together that didn't really go together, but that was kind of her thing, and he didn't tell her not to do that. But at least by this point, she had no formal training. And she'd only been playing the ukulele for a year and a half, I think, a little more than a year and a half at this time. But I know she wrote I Don't Know My Name when she was 11, and, I mean, they're simple songs. There's nothing about them that are complicated or extravagant or just, oh my god, like, whoa. It's not about that when it comes to music, to me. Yes, I do prefer technical left side music, stuff that's really complicated and odd time signatures and stuff, but it's not at all hard for me to enjoy something that is simple and basic, and I shouldn't use the word basic because there's nothing basic about Grace Vanderwaal's music. Her music is special to me. Her music is very simple. It's nothing complex. It's nothing extravagant. It's nothing way out there in left field. But it doesn't have to be, and that's where people get me confused. Is that they think the only kind of music I can listen to is technical music because that's what I listen to most of the time. But for me, it's about good music. It's all about good music. I only listen to good music, what I consider to be good music, but only good music. And I'm pretty sure I'm right. You have to like it, but it doesn't mean it's not good. And Grace Vanderwaal literally produces great music to me. It may be simple, it may be, nothing complex or anything like that, but it doesn't have to be. It just has to be really good. And Grace Vanderwaal nails that one on the head with every single song she writes. I am not going to say that I know every single one of her songs because I have been shown a few that I didn't. But all the songs that have been released I've heard. And I'm going to say most of the songs that haven't been released I've heard. I know there's probably a few out there I haven't, and I would love to hear them. But to date, there's nothing that she has written that I don't like. My least favorite of her released songs is Today and Tomorrow. But that song is still one of the most beautiful songs ever written, and it's still a perfect 10, and it's still one of my favorite songs of all time, and I think it's an amazing song, and she wrote it, again, all by herself, and it's such an amazing piece of music. God, Oh my god. Oh my god. Part of me wonders if it's ever gonna go away. If the, it's been. I guess it's been about 6 months since I came across her. And other than the month that I missed because of my life going into turmoil and stuff, it has not waned at all. And this past month that I haven't gotten to listen to her was literally the hardest month of my life to go through without listening to her. It was all I thought about was just wanting to listen to her music. I mean, it sucked. It was hard, and my love for her music hasn't waned in the slightest. Like I'm still very much so in go mode with her music, and I'm wondering if it ever go away. I don't want it to. I love that I care so much about her music because it's so great. It's so good, and I'm happy that she came along. I'm happy I somehow stumbled across her Golden Buzzer video because had it not, then I don't know. I would have been oblivious to this artist that literally brings tears to my eyes regularly. Regularly. Sometimes I'm trying to let it happen in a video, but it's going to eventually. I'm just going to give you fair warning. Eventually, I will cry in one of the Grace Vanderwaal video reactions. So just know that it's gonna happen eventually. I don't know when because it's hit and miss when her songs make me tear up. I guess it depends on what I'm feeling or something, or what the song's making me feel, or I don't know. It just happens when it happens. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed Gossip Girl as much as I do. I love that song. I think that's my favorite version of the song. I do love the produced version. I do love it live. But I think that's my favorite version of Gossip Girl simply because it's just her and her ukulele and her donut ears and her little overalls, and she's just adorable, and she's singing her just. I personally think is my favorite version also because it's not. She did some things differently in the studio than what she had originally written, and I love that version the most. I think it's just really neat and fun, and Grace Vanderwaal. What can be said? As always. So, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave let me some comments. Tell me what you thought. If there's anything else Grace Vanderwaal that's I might not have reacted to, it doesn't matter if I or not might not have heard. I would love to hear it. Although I plan on just reacting to anything Grace Vanderwaal. It doesn't matter what it is. Interviews. Anything Grace Vanderwaal I will react to on this channel because it is dedicated solely to the Queen Grace Vanderwaal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the flip.